I think it's time I tell you all a story about the very first time I ever beat Dominic in a Diamond Dynasty mode. Now, let me tell you something about this game. I don't play MLB The Show very often. I don't have a lot of great cards. As you can see from my pictures, they're just not all the highest. I picked Zach Greinke for this game. I've played it all. Look at Dominic's team. 99s across the board, diamonds across the board. I have never beat him until today. Early on in this game, though, it didn't feel like I was going to. Alan Trammell, my first batter against Randy Johnson. Johnson in this game has a super fast fastball, really throws off my timing with a bunch of the sliders and a bunch of the off-speed pitches that he throws. And honestly, I'm just not a very good batter in this game. Mostly when I do play this game, I play Road to the Show, and most of the time when I do that, I'm a pitcher. So I'm not really that used to batting much anyway. Second batter, Torrey Hunter, pulls it to the left very early on the swing. And honestly, every time I play this, we're playing here on rookie difficulty because, one, we're not tryhards. That one, amazing diving play by the third baseman, but we're not super tryhards. We don't really try to come out here. It's just for fun. We just kind of talk while we're playing the games. But I get frustrated for sure when I can't hit a single ball, and that's the first inning right there, already gone. Now, we do play on 3 innings because 9 innings is just too long for anyone. Greinke, my first pitch is a strike, and honestly, with his lineup, I find it extremely difficult to pitch against him. In Road to the Show, in just franchise mode in general, I often just play pitcher anyway. I think I'm a pretty good pitcher. I've won the Cy Young Awards a couple times in my Road to the Shows. But against him, against online, it's just something different about no matter where I throw it, no matter what pitch I feel I throw, no matter where I put it in the zone, it always feels like it's about ready to jump off the bat and go 300 yards for a home run. It just doesn't feel like I have any kind of, it doesn't seem to matter if I throw it down, if I throw it up, if I throw it to the side, if I try to pinch him. Doesn't really matter. He just hits a home run anyway, especially on hitting difficulty as rookie. I missed that one. It's a 1-2 count. Greinke, that one's just going to be a chopper over to Trammell. And honestly, I'm happy with a 0-0 at the end of one because normally it's like 2-0 at the end of the first. That one, foul ball. You see, the other thing about my lineup is it's very good. It's designed to be better against right-handed pitchers than left-handed pitchers. And when you get Randy Johnson in there, it just really doesn't seem to go well for me. This one was high, and I thought for sure this one was going to be gone. Unfortunately, it just didn't have enough carry. Very next at bat, I was panicked, frustrated, hit the ball a little bit late. It goes out, and I was mad. I was like, well, that does it for me. I'm not gaining any kind of momentum whatsoever. And on the very next pitch, I got scared when it went in the air for sure, but it wasn't high enough. The fielder was able to track it down, and that's the first out of the bottom of the second. Greinke delivers. That one going to be just slightly out of reach of my first baseman, and we go right back up the middle. Didn't get it, and this is where Babe Ruth, he gets a single. I'm like, oh, that's it. That's the end of me because, especially at Polo Grounds, anything can go out across the sides, down the middle. If it gets over the head of somebody, it's just basically unplayable. And trying to find anywhere, really, to put this ball so that it's not absolutely crushed out of the yard. Try to throw it, try to pinch his hand. It goes deep. Tucker just doesn't quite have the speed. It gets right over his glove. And I'm very lucky that this wasn't 2 runs right here. It ends up being just 1. Dominic sends his runner from third. My guy didn't throw it right away. I was panicking, and look how close of a play that was at home plate. Gets the second out of the inning. But man, I'm already down 1-0, and I have shown no ability to be able to hit, especially against Randy Johnson and the way that Dominic's playing. So I was conceded myself. I was like, well, this is it. This is the end. But here comes the epic comeback. Kyle Tucker. Well, maybe not the epic comeback just yet, as that's, just wasn't going well. Tried to hit it, and this one gets so close. 2.8 feet. It just doesn't get all the way out. That's a strike. And now, with only 2 outs left, And a guy who doesn't have a lot of power against lefties, I didn't have any faith whatsoever. Pointed up to the left, and boom! The Rocket! Home run to tie the game. It was special, all right. 358 feet. It felt a lot further than that. And then try to find somebody to have good power versus lefties. 105 power. Brandon Drury, can he do it? Can he finally be the one to get me the lead? Nah, just a ground out to the third baseman. Doesn't have the speed to outrun that one. To try to get this one. This one falls just in front of the center fielder. So now it's back up to the top of the rotation. Dominic starts panicking. Starts to think, oh, maybe I should put, warm up somebody. Torrey Hunter to left field, just over the head of the fielder. And now it's a foot race. He gets home. It's Polo Grounds after all. And a 2-1 lead for myself. Did I put in a starting pitcher to try to relief? Yes, I did, because I wasn't taking any chances, that's for sure. First pitch of the bottom of the third. Whitty gets it out. Now, the way that I want to pitch towards Dominic, like I said, try to do anything around just to make sure that he doesn't even have a chance to launch it deep. And here, just trying to get the spot so it goes a little bit outside. Gets him to swing through it at least, so that's good. Next pitch, it's a dribbler over to the third baseman. And that's the first out of the inning. I'm starting to feel a little good. Dominic's starting to sweat a little bit. Forward, next pitch. Next out. Tremble to first. And now only one remaining. And it's somebody I got out earlier in the game, which sometimes is good, sometimes it's not good. Kind of revenge for the first at-bat. I throw up high to try to win it, and it's a strike. 0-2 count, looking around, trying to get really just honestly a strikeout at this point, not even necessarily trying to get the out. And it's a pop-up. Tucker able to range over, get it, and pull in my very first victory against Dominic in this mode. It was hard. It was hard fought, but I did it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And if Dominic's watching, hope you enjoyed as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.